In this video, we witness yet another blatant example of law enforcement officers failing to respect the constitutional rights of the citizen. The individual in question is engaging in a perfectly legal activity, filming from a public space. This is an essential exercise of First Amendment rights, allowing citizens to document matters of public interest, including government buildings and officials.
No, sir.
I'm doing pretty good. You doing all right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Listen for you?
I called, said that they had a suspicious individual. That would
Suspicious.
be you.
Okay. Hey, I understand.
Look, brother, I'm just checking.
All right,
okay?
I got you.
So, what's going on?
Just out doing a little videotaping.
Videotaping of the front of the building.
Front of the building, anything I can see from the public areas.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm doing a story.
Okay.
For possible publication. So.
Okay. On what?
Yeah, I can't reveal that information. You'll compromise it.
Okay. Let me see your ID, please.
I don't have any on me.
Okay. What's your name?
Have I done anything wrong, officer?
You have what you need to do is just identify yourself.
Have I done anything illegal or anything?
No, right now you're a suspicious person.
Okay, am I detained?
So listen to me.
Am I being detained?
Listen to me.
In this video, we witness another clear example of law enforcement officers failing to respect constitutional rights. A citizen is simply standing in a public place, filming a government building which is completely legal and protected under the First Amendment, allowing people to document public officials and public property.
Am I a detained, officer?
For investigative purposes, yes.
Okay, so what crime did you expect me committing?
It's not a crime.
Say there was no crime.
Listen to me. I don't know. Please keep your hand out of your pocket.
There's nothing in the pocket right there. I'm just resting.
I don't know that, so keep your hand out of your pocket.
My hand's not in it. My thumb is.
It wasn't. Your hand
I agree with you there.
Okay.
I took it out.
Listen to me. I'm asking you to identify yourself because I don't know who I'm talking to right now.
There's no reason to identify.
Well, there is because I'm asking you
the state law don't, says I have to.
Okay. And what law is that?
The ID law says you can't be stopped in ID.
What law is that?
We're not the stop and ID. The stop and ID law.
What the stop and ID law?
Oklahoma's not part of it.
You learned on YouTube?
No, it's not something I learned on YouTube.
Okay.
Officer, I had to tell you this. Am I detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
Under what crime have I committed?
I didn't ask you. I didn't say it was a crime, sir.
Then it's unlawful detainment.
It is not unlawful detainment for investigative purposes.
What are you investigating? What are you investigating?
What you're doing here?
Is that illegal?
Listen, buddy. I'm asking you.
Officer, am I detained?
Have a seat right over here on the curb.
I'm not going to sit down. I'm not a dog.
You're going to have a seat right over here on the curb.
I'm not a dog, officer.
I didn't say you were a dog.
Then where you come up telling another man he has to sit on the ground, or wet ground at that?
Then let's go inside and sit down.
I don't need to go inside.
Let's go over here where it's dry and we can sit right over there on that bench and talk.
Well, I don't have nothing to say. I want to be on my way.
Hey, to headquarters, go send code 4, please.
I'd like to be on my way. Am I detained?
You are detained.
Well, what crime have I committed? Is there a reason you keep walking behind me?
The officers approach him and immediately start questioning him about what he's doing. He calmly explains that he's filming for a story and not breaking any laws, yet the officers still treat him like a suspect and begin asking for identification without any clear reason.
Any reason why you keep turning around?
Yeah, I don't like another man behind me. That's, I
don't like you being in front.
Okay, can you stand beside me instead of behind me? Okay. Well, we'll keep it in circles.
Nothing says that I have to.
You all right? Well, let's keep doing circles. So the other officer said I'm being detained. Can you articulate the reason I'm being detained here?
The officer's supervisor.
Okay. Okay.
Once he finds out what he's trying to find out,
okay.
Good to go.
I don't see what the harm is. I mean, no one inside complained. I talked to a couple people. I'm sorry?
You are at a government
building? Yeah, the building I own. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure am. I mean, like I said, talked to a few people inside, a few of the ladies. They were nice. They had no problem with it. They
also called us.
Well, I understand that, and I understand you have to respond to your calls. Absolutely. So do you know of any crime I've committed?
What's that?
Do you know of any crime I've committed?
This time I don't.
Okay.
That's supervisor doing his investigation.
Okay. Detained for an investigation for a lawful activity. Okay.
Cover that camera up. I don't want to get...
It's all right. Am I still being detained, officer? Officer.
That's a yes.
Well, he needs to announce that. But since you announced it for him, I'll accept that. And guys, by the way, I have a request for his supervisor and have been denied.
What's that?
I was telling him I requested for y'all's supervisor, his supervisor, and was denied.
He's supervisor in shift right now.
But he said there was somebody higher up than him, is what he told me a while ago. It was here.
City right now.
Well, he told me they was here.
What's that?
He told me they were here. That's what he told me. I don't know. I mean,
Even after admitting that filming in public is not illegal, the officers continue to insist that he identify himself, calling him suspicious. But suspicion alone is not a crime and does not give them the authority to demand identification or detain someone.
I can only go off what I was told.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So, as I said, you were being detained for
Yes, sir.
investigative reasons.
Okay.
All right? So, after speaking with everyone in here, you have not broken the law.
Okay.
Okay. This is why cooperation gets a lot further than just showing up and being obstinate for no reason.
I told you what I was doing, and
Being obstinate with it. So, anyway.
Okay.
So, right now, you're not under arrest because as of right now, you haven't broken the law.
absolutely.
Okay? Have a good day.
So, am I free to go?
Are you taking photos at the police station?
Yes, I can.
You have any ID on you, bud?
Not now, maybe later. I don't.
427.
Is there anything?
Your ID on you?
No. Can I help you with anything?
You're taking photos at the police station.
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Because I want to.
Well, that's kind of odd, don't you think?
No.
No?
No. Anyway, I want to continue on what I'm doing, all right?
No, hey, stay right here. I'm going to talk.
So, are you detaining me?
Yeah, I'm detaining you.
Okay. What's your RAS?
RAS?
Yeah.
The individual repeatedly asks if he is being detained and under what law he has committed a crime, but the officers struggle to provide a clear answer, showing a lack of understanding or disregard for the legal standard of reasonable suspicion.
You're out here taking photos of the police station.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
I don't think it's either or.
Okay, so
But I want to
this is unlawful detainment,
I
officer.
want to make sure you...
Officer, I'm telling you right now, you are unlawfully detaining me.
No.
Officer, no, I ain't going nowhere right now.
What?
Let me tell you something, buddy. I'm trying to help you out, all right?
All right, come help me out.
You're breaking my constitutional rights, all right? You're violating them right now as we speak. Without articulating a reasonable suspicion of a crime I'm committing, about to commit, or have committed, you have no lawful reason to detain me.
Do you think it's reasonable to take photos of the
Yes, I
police
sure do,
station?
because I own this building. Just like every other taxpayer out here.
You're kidding me.
You're kidding me.
So,
So you gonna be one of these guys?
you're,
Is that what we're doing?
you really think it's okay to go take photos of a federal building?
Yeah, absolutely I do.
The situation escalates when they try to control his movement and tell him to sit down or stay in place. Even though he has done nothing wrong, he stands his ground calmly and continues to assert his rights without becoming aggressive.
As a matter of fact, the Supreme Courts have ruled it's okay.
What happens if an incident happens over here?
Not my problem, it's not me.
Yeah, but you're out here taking photos.
Okay, has that ever killed somebody?
It can lead to something, you know what I mean?
Buddy,
How about you come over here to my car and talk to me?
I don't want to talk to you.
Well, you
For
can't-
one, like I told you, you've already unlawfully detained me for one.
No, I haven't unlawfully detained you. I'd like to find out who you are. What's your name?
It don't matter?
It don't matter.
No.
We've got issues of people coming around here taking photos, going in the back, taking photos.
I didn't go in the back.
You don't think that's an issue?
Nope.
Where else do you go take photos? At?
All over.
Why?
Because I can.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I do think so. The First Amendment of the Constitution gives me the right to.
Captain was talking about last week about a guy taking photos of the station. Guy in the back take photos of the police cars over. This guy doesn't want to identify himself.
You are live to the internet, by the way. I just want to let you guys know.
And so he's over here taking photos.
So, sir, can you identify yourself?
Another officer arrives and again admits that no law has been broken, which exposes the fact that the entire detention is baseless, yet the officers still attempt to justify their actions by claiming they are investigating even though there is nothing illegal to investigate. Finally, a supervisor steps in and confirms that the individual is not under arrest and has not committed any crime, allowing him to leave, which clearly shows that the detention was unnecessary and unjustified from the start.
I'm Sergeant Richard Gilbert, Gulf Police Department.
And your badge number?
Yes, 1975.
I'm sorry?
1975.
1975?
1975, yeah.
And you, sir?
Officer Cantrell,
Badge number, please?
2511.
Okay.
Can you identify yourself?
No, I will not. Now, can you articulate the reason that I am being detained?
You're not being detained. You can go in.
No, he told me I was detained. He unlawfully detained me right now.
Well, I'm a supervisor. I'm telling you, you can go in your free.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
This situation is a strong reminder of why knowing your rights is so important. When citizens understand the law, they can protect themselves from unlawful detention and hold public officials accountable. Always stay informed, stand firm, and never let intimidation take away your constitutional freedoms.